Hey, it's me, Bree, and we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do like a get ready with me kind of chat. I need to film like my unboxing video of my Ipsy stuff. This one will actually make it to the light of day. I always get my Ipsy so late in the month, so makes it hard. Excuse me. And we're also going to probably just do some TikToks also. I'm trying to do more of all of that, so normally I film TikToks when I go out because that's when I get cute. But I'm going to try to be proactive because if I really want to do this content creation thing, I gotta be more active about it and intentional, which is really just what I wanted to chat about today, I guess. So I don't know if anyone's going to care about this. But I've been like on and off wanting to do content creation for like years now. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I'm going to do a real simple, kind of neutrally makeup look because I'm not going anywhere. And I don't know what I'm going to put on, but I need to get out of like my slouchy clothes. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about everything. Mostly how I want to get into content creation and how I want to be like more proactive in getting into it. I do film a lot and I have lots of ideas. I just never like edit or post anything. I think I get stuck in my head a lot. I'm sure I'm not the only one. And I know every YouTuber I've ever watched, their advice is always like, just post, just do it. And I see like the little motivational things that are like, don't wait for it to be good. Like, do it first and then make it good later. So, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. Because here's the thing. I don't think I'm the kind of person who could niche down. I get bored with stuff real easy and I have like a trillion different ideas in my head at any given point of time. So, I kind of just want to do a little bit of everything. Maybe get like a posting schedule down. Because like, excuse me. I like doing random chats. I kind of want to do like review type videos too. Like product reviews, reviewing like places like restaurants and events and stuff. Also, I love doing like mystery boxes. I love a mystery box. So doing mystery box stuff too seems like it'd be fun. I also think it'd be kind of fun to review things like TV shows and movies, but I am bad at that. I kind of tried before, but my thoughts are way too unorganized. But we'll see. I have like an idea of what I think would be like a kind of fun, silly little review thing. But yeah. So I'm just trying to do it. I figured I can sit here and talk about everything that I'm always thinking of, get it out of my head. And it's a good way to practice, right? Your first few videos are supposed to be bad. Do I already have videos? Yeah. Are they bad? Probably. I refuse to rewatch them. But just more about getting comfortable in front of the camera and everything. So I'm going to make this. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to try to do not a lot of editing. That has been kind of my thing recently. It's like minimal editing because I hate editing. It takes forever. I do have a job. I do have a child. I do have a billion trillion other things I need to do all day. So I think the less editing, the better. And I think I'm also a little bit more okay with that because there's people I watch now who don't do a whole lot of editing. And I don't know, it makes me more comfortable with the idea. And I have people who I watch who are just kind of like yappers for the most part. Like they just, I don't know, talk, they go on tangents and everything. And that's been something I've always been very self-conscious about with myself. But I like people who do that. So maybe people will be okay with me doing that too. Or maybe not. Who knows? Excuse me. Sorry. I'm talking quietly because I do have a child asleep in the other room that I do not want to wake up. The outer, I think I went too dark. And I want to lighten it up with something. But I don't want to mess it up. Maybe this mauvey color. That was probably a bad idea because I hate all the purple that's in my eyelids. So now I'm just adding more purple on it. I want to get better at makeup too. definitely want to get better at makeup. And I want to do more crazy looks. I used to dress, my style used to be a little bit more out the box and never crazy out the box. But I've just been so uninspired recently that I feel like I've dulled out. And I don't like that for myself, so. That's something I want to play with too. It's more like fun type makeup looks. I'm mad because I had like this eyeliner palette that was like pans of like dry. You use like a wet brush to get it, and it was like all these vibrant colors. And left it in my friend's brother's car when we went on to a concert, and never got it back. And I'm very upset about that. That and both of my Fenty like body glitters were in there. And I love my Fenty body glitters, so that's something I've never gotten over. And never replaced them either, but yeah. So I'm doing this. I do know I want to do like my Ipsy unboxings. I want to do other products. Like I've done like a video on like this boba tea company that I like. That makes like the ones you can make at home yourself. I don't think that got a lot of traction, but I still like that stuff. I literally have some in the fridge right now cooling down. Inkbox. I know I filmed, but probably never posted like Inkbox stuff back when they had like the mystery packs, which I think they got rid of, which I'm so sad. I loved the Inkbox mystery packs. Y'all are gonna have to see my acne. My acne is so bad because I was squeezing at it recently. But yeah, I like reviewing products. I love a mystery bag. I want to get like the extra mystery ones that they have on Ipsy. Like they have ones outside of your monthly box that you can get, and I want to get those. Money is just tight right now. So I have to be conscious of my decisions. But yeah, things I have in my mind. And also place reviews. Going to like different restaurants, bars, probably like nightclubs, events, even like family events. Like I've been wanting to do more stuff during the day. I live in Oklahoma, and a lot of people be like, there's nothing to do here, there's nothing to do here. So I want to find things to do. Also, when I worked as a bartender, one of the things was that if people asked about other stuff to do around town, like people who are just like either new to Oklahoma or just visiting for a little bit, and they would wander into the lounge I worked in, they would ask what else there was to do. And literally everyone I worked with would be like, oh, you need to ask Brianna. And they would come grab me and let me talk to the customer and like tell them other stuff to do around town, because I was the one who knew, because I was the one out doing stuff. I don't do stuff like I used to, and I hate that for me. So I want to start doing that again. I want to make little videos. Also got inspired because I did just like a little nothing video going to a place I really like and posted it on TikTok, and it got like crazy views. I was like, why is everyone looking at this video? That's wild. So that gave me like a boat of confidence that like, I don't know, like, oh, okay, so I can maybe do this. But then I didn't, because like I said, I get too deep in my head. And then I don't actually do the thing. I just sit there and think about it too much. So I let the momentum slip on that, which I've let happen on a few things, especially on TikTok. I also want to do hair content. I am a hairstylist, and I do want to do videos. I have like all these ideas for like interesting hairstyles. I like making my own hair pieces too, my own crochet braids and stuff, that I do eventually want to sell and make for other people and things. I like interesting hair. I like off the wall hair, like hairstyles you don't see very often. I like doing that stuff. So I kind of just want to share that more as well. Also, sometimes I just feel like the state of like the hair community nowadays is really bad. There is this really terrible strain and disconnect between stylists and clients. And it sucks. It sucks for everybody. It really does. So I want to maybe like try to help bridge that gap a little bit. Because I don't know, I like doing hair. I like the vast majority of my clients. There's ups and downs, just like with any job, but like the thing is, a lot of scammers, and then there's people who get into hair because they think it's like, oh, quick money, and they don't really care about the art form. And that just like, it's bad for all of us, especially if you are a stylist who cares about what you do. It really sucks to have your work devalued because of people who don't care. And right now, with how the economy is, it's already harder to get new clients because people don't have money like that to do their hair. And like, I don't even have like comparatively high prices. My prices are actually really low. I've been told all the time that my prices are too low. But I started doing my own hair so long ago that I'm like, I don't know what a good price is. So that's another thing I want to do more videos about. And crochet. I have a piece I'm working on right behind me, actually. And I want to do videos about that too. I want to sell my crochet. I want to sell like the hair pieces I make. Do my own nails. I'd like to do nail videos, but I don't know how to do those in a way that's not awkward. I don't have a fancy setup. I literally sit on my bed or on the couch here in the living room to do my nails. So yeah. But I've made press-ons in the past, and I like making press-ons. I also have way too much nail products. But I like buying nail products. So I also would like to like do reviews on nail products and stuff too. Like every year I get the Young Nails Christmas bundles. And I think I've done unboxings of those before. Don't know if they made it to post, but I've done it. Or there's another company, E-Nail Couture, that does like mystery scoops of products. And I think I filmed about that. Again, don't know if it made it up. But yeah, I also do enjoy like makeup and skincare, and I've looked up products and tried to find reviews of products and I can't find any. It's always crazy to me. And I get all my stuff from Ipsy. Like outfit things and maybe things about fandoms. I love like subcultures. I wouldn't say I'm a part of any subculture really, but I love being around people in different subcultures. I love subculture fashion like a lot. And subculture people are always just so like nice and fun. Like I have friends who are really into like EDM, and I've gone to like quite a few EDM things. Even though I don't understand the music, I love the fashion. I love the community. Like I have candy that people have given me, and like I don't know, it's always just such a nice welcoming community, and I love things like that. And when I get into things, I really get into them. I've always been kind of like an anthropology type person, so I've always been really into like communities and cultures, and I love all the different cultures that exist, and like at least dabbling in them. Like I love anime. I want to go to a con one day. Would love to. I really want to do like cosplay. Oh my gosh, this seems up my alley. I get really into like sub fashions too. Like when I did really get into like anime and manga, I fell in love with like the Lolita fashion style. And I've always wanted to dress in it. It's just so expensive. I also love like Victorian type clothing. I think it's kind of started there. I love my love of ball gowns. I love ball gowns. When I went to prom in a ball gown. It's funny because everyone's like, it looks like a quinceañera dress, and I got it from a quinceañera dress store. A lot of my friends in high school were Hispanic, so I went to a lot of quinceañeras, and I love that traditional ball gown dress that they wear at quinceañeras. Oh my gosh, love it. And I wanted one so bad. Obviously I wasn't gonna have a quinceañera because I'm not Hispanic, but like I could have one for for prom. But I love that look. I love corsets. I have a drawer full of corsets. I think I want to start doing corset content too. There's not a lot of people who do corset content. When I bought my first corsets, that's when I started looking into it as a thing. And there are whole corset communities. Like that is a thing that exists. It's just not easy to find, and there's not a lot of people on like YouTube and stuff who talk about it either. So Like, I don't know. I think it'd be fun to talk about because you don't see it a whole lot. But yeah, I love different fashion groups and all of that, and just, I don't know, getting into that. So maybe that's something I'd want to explore too. I like making the TikToks. That's where I've gotten the most followers and stuff. But I really want to do YouTube. I like the idea of long form content. I love long form content. Whether it's like video essays, professionals talking about like their fields and things like that. Stuff about like TV shows and movies. Drama. I love internet drama. I am a chronically online type of person, so I love internet drama. Or even people just yapping about stuff. I don't know. I like yappers. And there's certain creators that make me less like worried about certain things that I worried about myself about. That was a lot of words. But I see people who don't have like super high production value, so I don't think I need that. And people who have wide niches, like who haven't niched down necessarily and are still able to find success. And that gives me hope because I really don't think I want to niche down, but everything you say says niche down, find your niche, find your niche. I kind of don't want one niche. Oh, also couponing. I love couponing. I need to get back into it. Not even just couponing, but just saving money in general. I have been a bargain girl for like my whole life. My whole life. Ever since I could like read price tags. I've cared about how much something costs and getting things like as cheap as possible. And it's not like because I grew up like super poor or anything. It's just how I was. I figured that if I do have, like, we weren't rich, but we weren't like struggling. So if I like want something, or if I know that I only have a certain amount of money I can spend, I want to get as much as I can for that money. And that can be harder now, but way more important now too. And it's also about getting quality, because there's like certain shops I don't shop at. I don't use Shein. I don't use Fashion Nova. I won't shop on Temu. I avoid Amazon as much as I can, which adds extra layers to being able to find stuff. But my bargain hunting combined with the fact that I like to be different. I like to wear things that I don't think I'm gonna see other people wearing, which being in Oklahoma is a little easier. But that means shopping at places that other people don't shop. Everyone's on Fashion Nova. Everyone's on Temu. Everyone's on using Shein and Amazon to get their stuff. So the fact that I choose to shop at other things, like websites that people never even heard of, means that I often end up in outfits that people haven't seen. And they're like, where'd you get that? Because they haven't seen it before. And that's something I pride myself on in picking out clothes. Speaking of which, I do need to put on a completely different outfit. Y'all, I'm so bad at mascara. I do not understand it, but I really don't feel like putting on lashes. And I feel like my eyelashes are different on either side of my face. And I feel like I can never make them look good. I have friends who they put on mascara and I think their lashes look so good. And then I do it and it's nothing. Like, I don't understand it because I have relatively thick. I think my lashes have gotten less thick, but I have not bad lashes. They're long and they're curly. But I just can't. I don't know. I can't make them pop. Might be in my head though. Because I'm dramatic, the falsy look is just always better than the mascara look for me. Might just be too natural. Yeah, I just want to talk about things and stuff. Life stuff. Maybe bring y'all on. I've been trying to get my life together forever. But maybe if I start like vlogging getting my life together, then I'll be more likely to do it. Like, I want to work out more again. I want to eat better. Get like my skin better. Be more diligent about doing my hair and my nails. Clean up. This house needs like to be really cleaned up really bad and get rid of stuff, and you know, doing like all my money making venture type stuff that I want to do too. So I might, I don't know, do videos on that too. I don't know. I don't know anything. But yeah. That's really what I wanted to talk about. I hate the lip color Zipsy sends me. That's my only gripe. It's not my only gripe, but my main gripe. Because they love to send me lip colors that don't make any sense with my skin tone. It's like, what is this? I need something deeper. I have to find something, but let me go find clothes. Y'all, I did a whole video ending and my head was not in frame. And in the video I even said, wouldn't it be crazy if my head's not in frame at all? And it wasn't. Anyways, here's the makeup look. Maybe I want a little too much blush. That's okay. And I just went with this top and some leggings. Nice and simple. But yeah, if you listen to me ramble, thanks for listening to me ramble. I'm going to make some more videos. And I don't know, be better. If you want to stick with me, stick with me. Ooh, I just need to turn this light up, I think. That might be okay. Yeah. I'm going to be posting more. Going to be better. Promise.